Backyard Workout, episode number 7. Today we're going to be hitting chest and triceps as part of our new 12-week plan. This is going to be phase 2, day 3, getting it started with dumbbell press. It's going to be 4 sets of 12, 10, 8, 8. Seeing as our dumbbells only go up to 50 pounds, we're just going to go ahead and do 4 sets of 12 reps. You got the added bonus working outside of the sun blinding you. That's always fun. Adds a little bit of a difficulty curve when re-racking, especially when we only got one cameraman. So when we have a cameraman, we don't have a spotter. Nice. Can't fool me, son. I know where the re-rack bars are. Sheet. It's called Buff Dude's Intuition. Buff Dude's Spidey Sense. Yeah. What's the Spidey song? Spider-Man. Something along those lines, yeah. Alright, the barbell incline press is out of the way. We did 4 sets of 10 reps on that one. Now we're moving on to the single arm flat bench dumbbell press, and that's going to be 3 sets of 10 reps each side. Now time to rack our weights, because we don't want to do a gym crime in our own garage. I mean, we could, because it's just us, but hey, we don't want to make bad habits, right? Yeah, because then our future selves would be cursing us now. Going, you little past version of ourselves, little bastards, leaving the weights for us. Remember the garbage can. Unilateral. What's this good for, Hudson? Working one side of the body, working on any asymmetrical problems you may have, meaning one side may be bigger than the next, so you do a unilateral exercise. You focus on the weaker part. You do the weaker side first, hit the other side, and then rep it out with a few more. It's going to take a little time though, because you can't fix asymmetrical problems overnight. So keep with it, stay consistent, and you'll be a symmetrical buff dude or girl in no time. Boom! Another great thing about the single arm press here is that it's really helping you engage your core more so, because the body's wanting to pull on one side, so your core really has to engage quite a bit to stabilize the spine throughout the movement, because now as you lower that weight, it's going to, the center of gravity is now leaning away from you, and now you're gonna have to engage that core to stabilize that spine and movement to keep a nice solid trunk throughout the motion. It's really gonna help you not only engage the core, but teach you how to engage the core throughout the motion. So try not to twist with the movement. Keep that core super tight, bring it down, utilize then that shoulder and elbow joint, and then pressing up from there. So always remember that, always engage that core nice and tight, because it does stabilize that whole body, make it nice and rigid, and make the lift so much more stable in all kinds of exercises. What's the sets and reps? 3 sets, 12 reps on the incline dumbbell flies. We got triceps next. Oh yeah. It's freaking bright out there. It is. Who's playing Fallout 4? We picked up Fallout 4 not too long ago, and that game's kick-ass. We kind of started thinking, shit, if buff dudes were in the post-apocalyptic world, what would we do? How would you survive? Would you construct your own fitness equipment? Sounds like a kind of a cool video to us. The apocalyptic buff dudes workout, Fallout style. Let us know, we'll do it. Hell yeah. Single arm, French press. Moving on to triceps. Tell them the sets and reps, B. We're doing 3 sets of 12 reps each side. He has one job. Buff dude jaw workout's going on. It's starting to freeze up on me. You would need to get a little bit of massage in there, get the lactic acid out of my jaw flapping. See, because if you chew gum, it builds up the muscles in your jaw. Okay, that's total bullshit, but people still fall for it. It sounds good. Yeah, so seated, as you can tell, we're doing it seated. Hudson's doing it seated. You can do standing as well. Of course, seated, what it's gonna do is take the legs out of it. So it's gonna make it a little bit more isolated. Of course, you can do standing if you'd like, but it's easier to get a little bit of leg bounce in there. So we can do it seated or standing. Of course, we're doing it seated here, and you can get slight external rotation in the shoulder. If you're feeling any kind of pull in the elbow joint as you're performing this, play with the angles a little bit on this one. Make sure you have the most comfortable position for you. Get the nice deep stretch, bring it all the way down to the bottom position as you're performing it, as you can see Hudson doing here. And then you don't have to lock out in the top position if you don't want to, because what you're doing is you're getting that deep stretch in that long head of the tricep, and you're extending through the elbow, and you're keeping that stress or the time under tension on the tricep, and then bringing it back down to the stretch position at the end of the set there, or excuse me, the repetition. So 3 sets, 12 repetitions, and you'll be good to go. Feel the stretch coming all the way down that long head of the tricep, one of the biggest muscles in the tricep. Of course, there's 3 muscles, long, lateral, and medial. Long head is gonna be the longest, as the name explains. It's really gonna help out with a lot of big movements too, like presses. So as you start to develop your long head of your tricep, or the tricep in general, I guess you could say, your presses are going to start going up. You're going to feel the difference and feel that strong kind of push. So it's always good to isolate the triceps in that way. Helps them build some strength, and also, buff dude size. Dem triceps dough. Whatever.
Shit, he's getting hip to the lingo. Great. What have we built?
He's learning.
Is he aware?
Oh yeah, bumper plates. Thankfully we can toss them around, I can't hurt them. So we're doing cross bench tricep dips, weighted, as you can see, with a couple 45s. Kind of adjust the weight accordingly, but we're doing 3 sets of 10 repetitions. Come down so the joint's about 90-degree angle, and then extend all the way up, get a nice squeeze and contraction in the tricep at the top position, and then lower it down from there. If you're having any problems in the front delt, of course this one will give a little stretch in there. Limit the range of motion slightly and really just concentrate on the lockout at the top position, and you'll be good to go.
Bumper plates are good because they're like babies. They're still young and rubbery.
Probably a good thing I'm not a parent.
You can drop them a few times. I mean, it doesn't hurt them that bad, right? I mean, I've seen Goonies.
I was gonna say sloth. I dropped you once, maybe twice.
Mama Fratelli, such a classic character.
Oh shit. Oh no.
I only dropped you once. Maybe twice.
Mama, you've been bad.
All right, there we go. Wrapping up this last exercise. Day 7, going good. Happy that the sun's out, and we will see you next time for episode 8. Keep leaving those questions, and we will answer them over the course of the next few videos. Till next time, stay buff.
Yeah.